All right, this is take 2 of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. Let's get some music going. I'm going to change to small world with short history. Everything else stay the same. I'm going to make mineral occurrence frequent, though that might be a little cheatish, but you notice with the small world, the generation of the first 125 years is really quick. I could have probably went 250, but why? I probably don't understand his whole world, so I'm probably missing something, but Cody, I guess is his name. Okay, now I have to do my search here for Fluxstone with trees and metals and river. And this can take a long time, so I may be fast forwarding this eventually. Okay, we have found much more quickly than usual. We found an area that may suit us, although it doesn't have a river, so let's see what we can find. Yeah, there we go. We got lucky right away. So we got woodland, moderate temperatures. There is really nothing wrong with this place. I think if we tab, we can kind of see the elevation changes in the area. It doesn't look major. Doesn't look major at all, if I read that properly. We will go ahead and embark, I suppose. You have selected an area with salt water. It might be very difficult to survive here. Okay, maybe I'll change my mind. Why? Salt water. There's a brook here. How can the brook be made of salt water? Well, we'll try it, and if... Salt water. We'll look around a little more. Well, I'm told that, I've read on the wiki, that salt water can indeed, brooks and streams can indeed be water. So we are still on a quest here for okay, it only took me a couple minutes longer. I believe we have found somewhere with the things we need. Stream, temperate, shallow, fluxstone. That looks about as good as can be. We'll tab along and see the elevations. Nothing major, it looks like. And we will embark and hope we haven't found salt water again. Are you sure you want to embark here? I don't see why not. Go with Lazynewb pack. It's the one I've used and had no problems with. So, we're just going to go ahead and embark, I believe. I don't know if I need to name our group. No. Embark. See what they name our fortress. I had such a good name on my last fortress. I was going to do Let's Play, but the video software crashed, and I just gave up on it. Work Oak. Not quite as good as the other one. Snow? This is supposed to be temperate. Okay. What do I got here? There's going to be a river down somewhere. There's a pond right there and a river over here. Okay. Am I recording? Yes, thank God. There's a hill here. Nice. I like hills. And we can't tell how close it is to the river. Not that close. What's this? Where'd our river go? Right here. We have a nice hill right next to it. On that side of the river. I suppose we could build our fortress. You know, I kind of wanted to try building it underground, or, you know, digging down rather than into the side of the hill, but I suppose we could always build it right where we are. But for view sometimes it's just better to dig right into the hill. And you can kind of see. Oh, I don't claim to be an expert on making these decisions, and definitely not the most organized when it comes to planning a fortress. I just like to roll with it. 1, 2, 5. And I'm not especially fast. At times I can be, but yeah. Okay, the miners are heading down there to do their work. Someone's going to start chopping down trees. We may as well start up here and work our way down to our fortress. What the heck? Is pumpkins almost? No, it's not a pumpkin. It's sick pumpkins. Everybody wants to have pumpkins in their games. I guess, now look at why I have that on the screen. Okay, there's going to be a lot of trees being chopped. I will start a stockpile here just so they can keep these guys busy while they're waiting for custom settings. Enable. Ammo. Enable. Okay. Stockpile, and just dump it out front. And of course we have animals here, because none of that's on water. That's important. And our grazing over here, eye zone. Grazers, you know, just pick a spot over here to graze. And a pasture. Set. And da. Oh, where'd my music go, you know? Very good, he's walking. Everybody's walking. We can build the passes. Ooh, look, we got animal. I hate badgers. They're annoying. Badger boars. They like to attack your animals. I will want to get rid of these ramps. I don't think I want anybody coming down, but we may want to go up, so I'll let these guys clear some area out here first before I do that. I want to farm. What are you doing, Mina? I know I shouldn't care. He's going to start stockpiling it for... You know, I don't want my miners to do much stockpiling, which means we should start up. Dwarf Therapist. Why don't I pause the video and then start over here? Right, we are starting recording again. We shall have our utility, Dwarf Therapist. Run program. And we have some dwarves, a couple that are miners. This gal down here is a miner. And we don't want them doing much hauling. And number 3 is a miner. That's fine for now. And commit pending changes, the most important 3 words in Dwarf Therapist. Yeah, I told you not to do that either. Oh, well, it must be food, that's our food. But in order to throw them off, I will get them working on that. And this. And then we want to dig out a farming area. Our first little farm. It's not going to be anything major. Next to a stockpile room, or perhaps in a stockpile room. No reason to have a walled-in farm, I suppose. Stockpile room. Go, go, dwarves. And I will be removing that stockpile so we can put it all in here. You know, I don't want you to haul anything. Dwarf Therapist, where are you? You guys need to stop hauling furniture. There's no furniture, but furniture and food. Coming changes. Lest I forget. Happy dwarves. Oh, I want to get stone going here shortly. I want to build a staircase. I suppose I can build it over here. Something like this. I don't know. We're not going to try to be beautiful. We're just going to hope for the best. I should have just dug out that farmland first, but we got these guys working on this huge...
Thanks, Pandora listeners. You've been selected to receive 250 free business cards from Vistaprint. Use them as networking cards, dating cards, money cards, and more. Visit Vistaprint.com/thanksPandora or click on the Vistaprint banner ad to start designing your custom cards.
Hopefully that river won't be a security issue with this freezing. I forgot we were going to be in a temperate, I guess, means freezing in the winter. Perhaps. Most likely it does. Okay, farmers, build a plot. A farm plot. And use the U and K to fatten up your farm. There it is. 4x4, perhaps? Very nice. Enter. Sorry for the annoying voices. Okay. And now we can build some stairways down. Dig J. Stairways. What do we want to go with stairways-wise? 2x3? 3x3? 3x3 is kind of prettier, I suppose. Do we want to put it right in the middle here, or right behind it? Let's overthink it. Not. Okay, where are we? Workshops. Our wagon's probably about ready to be demolished. Okay. We've got a giant stockpile room. Right next to our farm. And we have room there to expand farm, or build maybe workshops, perhaps. And of course, it's not going to be animals. Change our settings. Disable. Enable. Leather, yes. Cloth, yes. Wood. I don't know. And then, why don't we make this solely for wood, and that way people will be busy for a little while. Disable, 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 disable. That way we won't have people coming out here for anything except possibly wood. Okay, you guys can start mining now, down into the earth, or possibly over here. Up, down stairways. Why? I don't know why, but you can always go down a level. And B. I'm gonna just stop talking. I must be getting tired. I got a cold, and my last video was a complete bust because the bid cap software treating me well. Where are you going chopping down trees? Okay, they've gone down here and done their job. Still need to go down. We got deep soil, I suppose. Well, who got me on making these 3x3 stairways? But whatever, it doesn't matter. Lots of room for dwarves to move. Struck made of gold. Yay. How fascinating. Not the most useful metal, but it is metal, I suppose. So, I suppose on this level we can start building workshops. Carpenters. Capital. Masons. Capital. Craftsdwarf. enough log wood. Now, we're going to have some nice stuff around to make our big food hall. I just do not know how to design a pretty, you know, pretty food hall. I'm sorry. Don't know how. I'll probably take a break here. I'm getting tired. And we'll come back before too long. Just one more thing. Continue playing most recent capture. I forgot to set my meeting room. So we'll get a zone real quick here. And then I'm going to call it a break time for an extended period. Thank you. Thank you. Got 0 idlers, everybody's moving. I suppose I can make a little 4-bedroom when the carpenter gets down here. F1, zoom. You don't want that right here. Hotkeys. F1. No. F1. Right there. Okay. Good enough. Two idlers. The thaw is happening, and luckily for us, we've got everything off our. So let's see if we got trees on the wrong side of the river designated for cutting, and all it'll stop. I'll remove the designation on those with the X. Yeah. Oh, we got a couple more. No. This should be the other side of the river. Yes, it is. Everything down here is on the other side of the river. So we have no more reason to go up here except there's a pile of logs and somebody could get trapped up there. So maybe I can put that. Let's look what it is first of all. That is a pile of birch logs, and I'm just going to forbid it so they don't go back there. They just ignore that pile and stay on the side of the river. I don't want anybody trapped and me having to struggle to build a bridge. Excellent. Oh, and there goes the miner to go get the forbidden lid logs, but no, there should be plenty. Unforbidden, since he's on his way already. Okay. Managing a bunch of 50 dwarves. 7 dwarves isn't so bad. We can get to 40, 60, 80. I changed it, you dumbass. You can't tell dwarves what to do. You can only give them, you know, you can only guide them so far. And they do what they want to do. Somebody's thirsty, but that's fine, he's going for a drink. And the thaw is happening quickly, so hurry up, you damn dwarf. He's up here. He's got it, he's gonna make it, he's getting across the river just in time for the big thaw. And we can chop down trees down here. Music's a little loud for me. Chop these down closer to home. Okay, let's get our miners busy because everything's ground to a halt. Q. No, where's our carpenter? Stop chopping wood for a second and do something. Add new task, table, chair. Build, workshop, grass doors. I don't know if we have more rocks yet. Yeah, we have some gabbro. And mechanic shop, I suppose. Build, tea shop. Gabbro. Okay, down. All right. Our mining hall will be in here. I'd love to do some exploratory mining to find where our other metals are as well. That's not wide enough. It's probably a tad too long though. So the active symmetry. Well, that looks like it can manage something. Okay, they're gonna come down to mine. Everybody's busy again. I'd like to see somebody get in here and build the carpentry workshop. Because she's chopping wood. Every girl here. Just fine. We love dwarf women. I've struck pyrite, as if I care. Where are you going? Where do you see that? No job. I know I have a meeting zone set up. There's no meeting zone up here anymore. No. But there is a meeting zone here, which is why I see them do it. Let's stop cutting trees shortly. We'll come back and chop these later. I want you to get that carpenter's workshop taken care of. And here's our river down here. Cool. Don't see any exposed rock or anything out here. No, the rock's gonna be some distance down. Okay. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the map here. The embark map, which is it's kind of strange about this game. Is the embark map. For simplicity's sake. And finally, the carpenter shop is. So we're going to build some beds before he goes back out to chop wood. Here they are doing their thing. Struck orthoclays. I'd like to strike some more interesting metals. But we probably have to explore to do that. What am I forgetting? I believe we have pom-poms being grown, I hope. But it's possible that I forgot. I had done it in my previous incarnation as... Okay, spring, summer, autumn. And of course, winter. Okay. One promise will be alive. Not a bad river. Pull off some of it, maybe. Nice little water pools here, if they don't dry up. There's even a water hole coming from up there. Another one, big one from up here. Okay, I got two gals probably working on the copter working. Got 2 beds already. So, I don't know, do I want to build temporary bedrooms or should we just go ahead and dig out our bedrooms? You know, that's up. Just go ahead and start building bedrooms. There's one big hallway down here leading to bedrooms, I suppose. Last time I struck caverns so early in the game, so high up. Well, we shouldn't have that problem this time. Build our bedrooms. It's an awfully big hallway, but alrighty. Run macro. Run macro. That's good for 8 bedrooms for a start. Keep dwarves busy. Hope to find something other than gold. Guys are still winning the mine. Kind of slow. I could turn up the FPS, but we won't do that yet. Lots of beds made, beds, tables, and chairs. We can go ahead and make our dining hall down here, I suppose. Do you want to dump all this stuff, or I guess I could just hide it from the hall. Hide. Of course, we want to move our food down this way. Okay, and build table. Table. There's 3 tables. Build chair. I know I set my hotkey. Come on. F1 zoom here. Okay, that's my hotkey. And then this will be my other hotkey, I think. F2 or F3. H. F3. F3 zoom here. Hematite. That was the shallow metals we're looking for. We are now proud owners of iron. We chop down wood, we got beds made. Go back to everything on this side of the river. Because we can start building the bridge. This side of the river. Keep him busy. Oh, I see a duck. Tame little creatures. So, what am I forgetting? Build those bedrooms now. I'm gonna need to build more beds, to tell you the truth. We've already got two main. I think we'll go ahead and we'll make a little dorm up here, maybe later be a hospital. Sure, why not? This will be a little hospital or possibly barracks, but inter bed, bed. Okay. Okay, what's going on? We are frozen for some reason. Okay. No, not. Gathering wood. Look at all the hematite. Hematite makes Dwarf Fortress. Okay, we got dorm room. Make bedroom. That's good. Call it dormitory for now. Very shortly. Q. Dining room. And of course we will need to add some storage for the dining room. But hematite's going to be very important. I may want to... I don't know what I'm going to want to do there. I suppose we could dig... But I think I want food storage. I can start the food storage first just in the dining room. We'll just stockpile in here food. And then later it can get its own separate storage area. That's kind of in the way. There, at least now we got room for another set of tables and chairs. What am I looking at? Oh, that's a tree? Okay. I would need a refuse pile of some kind. I don't know what's better to use, a zone or a stockpile. I guess stockpile's good for refuse. This is going to be for refuse and corpses. Custom, I guess. Disable, enable. Disable. Custom. Yeah, you know, somewhere out here. It's a little big and it's awfully ugly. Not aesthetically pleasing to look at that checkerboard. They're fine once they're covered up. I think I'll let hematite. What am I going to do with all this hematite? I wonder if there's a bunch to level down. die. I'm surprised in the tile sets they don't do something about the X for the up-down stairway. I mean, am I the only one? Thinks that's not aesthetically pleasing. Let's see if we find hematite down on this level as well. DBH. Oops, we're moving food down here, but the problem is that we do have a bunch of rocks. So, DB, big H. We've got to reveal all these so we can dump them DBD. We'll just draw what we see, get rid of these rocks into a dump zone, which we shall create. We'll just create one for now in the corner for dumping. Garbage dump. Alright. I'm glad they're moving everything down here, even though I don't think I changed the settings here to get rid of food. No. Good, but I will do that. Maybe before I forget. Disable, enable. Okay. For some reason I disabled that. I didn't have animals up there. Everybody's busy. I have struck hematite, so that means on the next level down we got more hematite, which we'll use that to gypsum. Yeah. I dislike gypsum. Let's forget about the gypsum and start going after hematite. I'm gonna dig. I don't think I've used this yet. DF hack. B-dig. This is part of Lazynewb newbie pack. Oops, I need to have... okay. Need to have my cursor. Need to have my cursor on it. That was my video software program. My automatic 15-minute breakpoint, which I probably should take a little break, but we'll run V-dig real quick, and then we'll take our little quickie break. We're going to V-dig that, and go over here. I think this is the only sheet I'll try to use. Hopefully I won't feel the need to use anything else. This one, mainly, because of... and I'll just take that all out, yet. Somewhere, I'm going to draw a line. So we have plenty of iron to work with. Everybody's getting the food out of there, that's great. And they're going to move rocks. And we got to hide all this DH. So lots of metals, that's a good thing. I hate seeing little blinking things in my staircase. Hide the gold there. Okay, we will have to build beds. Bedrooms, so go ahead and get 8 of those in the work list. And I suppose the mason's workshop can always have a couple more tables. And do we want to build a drawbridge out here now? Where are we going to put it? Way out here or nearby? Along the curve, aesthetically, not aesthetically pleasing. I think if we put it up here, aesthetically, I think straight out would be good. We'll take a break and come back and do that. Alright, what the heck happened? I lost some time there. And then I went to have dinner. When I came back, I must have let it rain for a minute, and it showed up. So we are out in that corner, which I assume is a good thing because we have a river now, so they can show up. Maybe that problem earlier having that bridge there. Did I say river or bridge? I meant bridge, of course. There's our river, there's our fortress, and so they're coming from that side of the map. But here's the fortress. You go down a level. You didn't miss anything there. You see a lot of cups, which obviously is demonstrating that we're going to need some more storage space and bins, hopefully. What I got here is a bunch of storage space. It was supposed to be used for the furnaces and whatnot. And we got food, our farm here, and food stores. And still. And luckily we're putting all our food in rock plank now. Okay. And we do still have food turned off there. That's good. Okay. And I have a bin out here? Are you kidding me? What the heck's going on wrong in this world now? There's only supposed to be wood store out here. Well. Yeah. We got 2 more beds to put down in our bedrooms. I apologize again for losing probably 15 minutes or so of recording time. Not that you guys, you guys can handle it. Kitty, you had your dinner. Oh. What? What? Get up here. Shut it. Alright. We're going to need... we're not going to worry about that yet. We're going to need more storage space. That's our priority, I think. And Dwarf Therapist, grouped by migration. See what we got here. We got a talented cheesemaker. Basically a worthless drone dwarf. Another worthless drone dwarf. Another useless drone. Somebody's got to have some skills. A butcher, leatherworker, not bad. And a fighter, a soldier. I like soldiers. Yeah, it's a woman though. She can always, somebody said don't bring women, they'll carry their babies into combat. Gem cutter, not bad. I don't use it very often. And our final one, another brewer. Bunch of crap, if I must say so. Make them all masons and stone detailers. Probably have to forge a pick and make one of them a miner. Okay. Not what we were looking for in terms of migration wave, but it'll have to do. We'll be building a wall out here by the river, probably. Look at all the storage space. I think we'll start off using much of it just as this generic storage. Somebody's gonna have to learn to operate a furnace. Let's see, wood burning and furnace. One of you gals can learn to do some wood burning, and another is gonna do some furnace operating. How about old book? You're an accomplished butcher, but that won't stop you. Over here, furnace operating. Commit pending changes. Okay, now, I wonder what type of bin we have. A maple log? No, an action bin is unassigned as of yet. Why would they put it over here in this pile? I need to just get rid of that pile altogether. Get ready to make charcoal, I suppose. And a smelter, I suppose, too. Those can be stacked right next to each other without worry. I honestly wouldn't mind digging out some of this either. Close to keep our finished goods up here for you know who. The trading. We will have to build a trade depot too. So let's not forget that. We gotta make our, did we even make our dining room? Or what did we do there? Did we? That's our dining room. It's gonna be our meeting room. Meeting hall, yes. Okay. Start polishing that up down there too. Get rid of this stockpile so we start using the other stockpile. There we go, they'll start using that stock then. Lots of storage room. 10 idle dwarves. Why? I think I'll take a break too. Make sure these are all signs of bedrooms. Got 8 bedrooms. I can't believe how worthless those dwarves were that showed up. And I found platinum for them. There's the platinum right there. I wonder if, of course, if there's any platinum on this level. Huh. How early do we need to find? You know, you guys, I don't like seeing y'all just standing around. Oh, what'd you guys bring with you as far as animals? Got a baby alpaca. We'll put him on this. The drake and the gosling should be okay. Yeah, we got a puppy. That's nice. He's a pet, so we can't use him militarily. Another stockpile. Go ahead and bring our wood into our new stockpile. P. And then we will get rid of this stockpile. I'll at least get rid of idlers for a minute. Well, my little dwarf down here created a masterpiece. I wonder what it was. Is he up to rock mug? He's back to rock mug, so that'll bring some money in. Let's chop some more trees down while we don't have enemies stalking us. We are going to have to build more beds, which I suppose I could have some crappy person become carpenter. That would probably be a good idea. Chop these trees down. Everybody's busy. Our alpaca already grew up already. Okay. Go down. We're going to create a new carpenter. Somebody who's not going to be very busy. She's a soldier. She's a soldier, so... How about this guy here? No, he's okay. What are you looking at, kitty? Stop it. Okay, you want to go down? You're going to go down. You're not going up. You're not going up on the desk. Okay. Well, I suppose I will make this guy here. I'm sure he's useless. At best, he can be a grunt in the army. So for now, we'll make him a backup carpenter and get him to work. And then we will assign him to make beds, and then we will dig out some more bedrooms. You're an obnoxious cat. You know that? You're a nice cat, but quite obnoxious. I think I'm going to go over here and see if there's any platinum and possibly some more iron. So let's Dig out this like this. Okay. That, and then we will need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And there, we got 8 bedrooms. Sweet. See if my new carpenter decides to actually go to work doing carpentry. Abuz, whatever your name is, you're still moving items around, huh? Storing items in bins. So what do you need? What type of bin did we get anyway? Finished good bins. Excellent, finally. Not sure if there's a way to get control of the bins. Looks like we're making beds. Work raves, tell me to take my break. Look at my poor dwarf here working away while he will be going on break. What are all these barrels? Are they full of meat? Plants? Yeah, they're full. That's why we had to make all those rock pots. We're going to have to brew drink very quickly. We're out of drink. So, our brewers will come. Go ahead and brew 6 of those, I think. And we need more rock pots. So, that's a big biggie. Cancel, add new task, rock, pot. I'm going to make a new craft source workshop too. One's going to be for our pro, and going to be for... Our pro would like one right kind of here, I think, wouldn't he? I don't know. It could be right here. Well, that kind of... They're almost done mining this out. Yeah, if he has it here, then all his goods should go to one of these places, the trade depot, so it'll be easy. That'll be our pro. And then we're going to make one of our crappy dwarves. A stone crafter. Oh, who wants to do it? Somebody I didn't give an important job to yet. How about you? You're nothing important. Sazier, you're the butcher who I gave some job to. Sir Sazier will do it. Or captain. He is nothing. He is a grunt. Fish cleaner. And he will now be a stone crafter. And commit pending changes, as always. And then he will start making, hopefully, some rock pots. Somebody will mine this out for me, and so we can build a new craft source workshop. What an honored place for, I guess. There's readily available mudstones. Always good for buildings. Yep, he's down there working away on his rock pots. So that'll be our amateur shop, and our pro shop will be up here. So that bin must be about full. We're going to need another bin. I suppose we can start making some charcoal. Nope, we need an architect. So who are our architects? We have one architect, and his job is masonry, so he should be available. He's actually got no job right now. You know, there's more important things to be doing than moving items right now. Okay, we can make some more bedrooms. We did manage more hematite. No more luck with the platinum. Maybe if we went down. BB, capital H. Oops, lowercase h. That might work a little better. Build bed. Oh, I hid the beds there. Stupid macro doesn't work because there's not enough beds. Probably use more tables now that we got a huge party. So we're gonna hide the rest of these. Okay, we gotta unhide the beds. That one, and that one, and that one. Masonry can make a couple thrones. Tables. Probably more than that. That's fine. We got any luck with our drinks yet? Yes, we have managed to brew drinks. That's a good sign. Got almost all our beds in place. Look at those plump helmets. Why don't they have some sort of storage unit when I'm making all these rock pots? Let's see if... I think there's a way to check on stocks. Pots, barrels. I'm gonna have to get one of these useless people to be an accountant, you know, like right now. Not sure where pots is listed on this list. Stone stuff is here. No, I think pots would be under barrel or something. Very good question. You're very good on drinks. Oh, we forgot to build our trade depot. Oh, it takes more than one mudstone. It takes 3, I think. looks good. Go ahead and take a break.